Hi, my name's Jolene Hart. This is a little black sulphur stud that we picked up in Logan 2 years ago. We picked him up, I suppose, because I have a soft heart, and he has this scar across his nose. It's still been a lot since we purchased him, and that's been about, 2 years ago? He also, when we got him, had a lot back here on the hip. Last spring, we had him taken to the vet, and they took some surgery, and they took a bullet out of him, 30-06. We picked him up as a 2-year-old, so after we had him looked at by the vet, and been in there for at least a year, so we assumed that he'd been shot when he was a yearling before the BLM captured him. After looking at the scar on his nose, and where the bullet was lodged, we came to the conclusion that he probably was grazing out on the range, and somebody tried to shoot him. And it looks as if they tried to shoot him from an angle, caught his nose here, and it embedded in his hip. It was just underneath the skin, and it didn't cause any damage other than it was tender, and it was raising and lowering during the years. Last summer, Bill Spangenberg came out when he did some interviews and some surveys on these horses, and he rated this little guy as an excellent. We think he's a pretty special little guy. He's pretty sturdy and pretty rough. He's very intelligent. He is still a stud, and he's really quite gentle. I do have the shell that we took out of him. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what we took out of him from the hip, and this is where he was shot out on the range. And I know that there's many other horses that are being shot and abused. And we would like to see that stopped, because these are a special animal. We think we call them a treasure in the state of Utah.